It's your girl Sin, and I am back with another video. And if you want to see what I'm doing today, stay tuned.
TshirtChick.
Welcome back, T-shirtpreneurs, Print Squad, old timers, big timers, and if this is your first time watching, welcome, first timer. I appreciate y'all watching today. So today I'm actually going to be doing a screen printing haul slash unboxing. Over the holiday break, I actually ordered a lot of supplies and things that I needed, and I had been like not ordering. So I decided, okay, it's time for me to go ahead. Right now, I have 2 boxes that I'm going to be unboxing. I always leave links down below my videos for products that I use for my t-shirt printing business. All right, so I have this box right here on the counter that is actually from Total Ink Solutions. And I also have this other box down below, and it is from Gold Up USA. Okay, so the first box that we're going to be opening is going to be the Total Ink Solutions. So I'm going to go ahead, grab my blade, and cut the tape off. And we're going to check out, and I'm going to let you guys know what's inside this box. Okay, so, and y'all, I had recorded so many videos in one day, and I'm having to like go back and voice over. So that's what I'm doing right now. And man, I had recorded a bunch of videos without audio. Okay, so right now I have a gallon of the Total Ink Solutions all purpose white ink. Now, this is the most creamy ink that is very easy to work with that I have ever used. I highly recommend it. So if you guys are getting into screen printing and you're going to be doing printing with Plastisol ink, y'all want to check this ink out, because working with white ink can be a pain, but this ink is so easy and creamy to work with. I call it the whipped cream ink. All right, so we're going to go ahead. I got a smaller box right here. Go ahead, open it up, and we're going to see what's inside here. All right, so I'm going to grab this blade. I don't even know which way I want to open the box, but we're going to just choose a side right here. This side will work. Any side will work. Go ahead, make sure we're not cutting anything up inside the box. And we're going to go ahead and pop the tape off the rest of it. And right here, we have, let me go ahead and unwrap it and let y'all see. We got some white ink right here. This white ink right here is a quart, and it is actually for screen printed transfers. And it is actually the powderless ink, so that you do not have to use the powder when you are preparing your transfers. So right here, this will be my first time using it, because I do want to get into making the transfers and possibly selling them to some of you guys that may be interested. Okay, so we got this next item right here. They got it wrapped up like it's freezing cold outside or something. But right here, it is the black Plastisol ink for transfers, and it is also the powderless type. So this ink right here, you're not supposed to be able, you're not supposed to have to use powder with it, but we're gonna try it out and see. And as you see, it looked like they upgraded their packaging for the inks. So they're, both of them are in different packaging. All right, so I'm gonna toss this box out of the way and grab the blade, and we're gonna check out and see what's in this next box. All right, so we just gonna cut the straps off of it very gently. Make sure we don't cut none of the contents of the box up by accident. All right, so it's just taking a little bit of time to get these things off, because I want to make sure I'm not cutting myself with the blade also. And we're gonna go ahead, grab those out the way. Okay, so they got these things together. They wanted to make sure they did not separate. They like some Siamese twin boxes right here. They want to make sure that they were conjoined when they made it to me, so that they wouldn't be missing in shipping. All right, so right here the 2 boxes are almost apart. Okay, it's just this tape holding them together right there. So we only go, both of these boxes actually contain the same thing. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to open one of the boxes up, and I don't know, maybe I'll open them both, but they are actually two boxes that contain the same thing. Okay, so with this, you have to be real gentle because you don't want to cut what's in this box right here, because these are actually some 180 mesh screens, and they are the 20 by 24 screens right here. I usually order the 20 by 24 screens, even though my screen printing press can hold larger screens. And usually I order 6 at a time. But this time, as you see, I have 2 packs of 6, which makes it 12 at a time. And as you see, they are labeled right there. They have 180 mesh right there on the side. And with these screens, they package them up like this and make it easy for you to carry. And it also protects the screens during shipping. So I'm gonna go ahead, open this second box up. And one thing that you should always do when you order screens is check them and make sure that there are not any screens that came in damaged. So that's a good thing to do. You always want to make sure that anything that you order, that you check it out to make sure it's no damage to it that might have happened during shipping, or even something that was just a product that was messed up at the time of creating it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and as you see, all of the screens are labeled. They have a little sticker on here. Sometimes the sticker wash off and I will write it on there with a marker, but hopefully it won't. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. When you do order new screens, one thing that a lot of people may not know if they're just getting started is that you do want to degrease the screens. Now, when even though the screens are brand new when they first come in, there could be like dust or oils or some type of material on the screens that could give you issues with your emulsion sticking to the screen that would cause you problems when you're trying to, get your design ready for print. So the best thing to do is to degrease your screens. So probably towards the end of this video, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna show you guys a quick little how to degrease your screens, just to kind of show you the process in case you guys are interested in getting into screen printing. And but I'm gonna go ahead, take the screens to the back to my dark room so that they are stored out of the way, so that I can clean this big mess up. As y'all see, I did kind of make a mess of my front area. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, bring them to the back, and it's a lot easier to carry the screens with them tied together like they are. So make sure if you're gonna be moving them, do not cut those straps off of them until you move them to the area that they're gonna be stored in. All right, y'all. So I just unboxed the screens earlier today, and this is one bundle of them right here. I just put it out of the way because I'm only going to wash out the ones that I need over on this side right here. So right here, I have all the new screens that have never been used right here in this stack. And right here is my Washout Booth. So let me slide these over so that hopefully y'all can kind of see a little bit better. But right here, I'm just degreasing the screens, and I am using right here, this is what I'm using right here from Nevertheless Screen Printing Supplies. It's supposed to have a spray bottle, but I've had it for a while and I don't know where the spray bottle is or the spray nozzle is at. But I'm gonna show you guys how to degrease screens. And when you buy screens, you should degrease them before you use them. So this is basically what I did. You can spray it onto the screen, but I just like poured a little bit on here, and you wet the screen first, and then you just basically doing this right here, And then you just spraying the screen out. Then you flip it over. Same thing. And that's basically what you do. I'm gonna start from the top again when I finish this one, just so y'all can, you know, kind of get the whole picture. And you don't really need much of that soap, just a little bit. All right, and that's it. And I just put it right over here in this little bin so that it'll catch the water and it won't make a mess right there. Or I can go ahead and put it in the shelf. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and I have it here, and then I go and put it in my screen rack, which is over on that side under that green cover. All right, so I'm gonna show you one more real quick. So you take your screen. This screen is pretty much dry other than a few splashes that got on it from when I was cleaning the other one. And because I'm only degreasing and I have plenty of soap in here, I don't have to pour anymore. Use that same soap. Right there. And that's all you do, and you rinse it out. Like to let the water drain out because I got that filter in there. Turn it around. All right, and since I have a couple of them done, I'm gonna go ahead and go put them in my screen rack over here. Try not to wet the floor up too much. I do have some other screens, 2 screens that I haven't been burned in there. So that's all I do. I'm gonna just let you guys check it out. So I just put them right here. As you see, they are right here. Got the heater on right here and the fan on right there to accelerate the drying process. And it usually takes maybe 15, 20 minutes on a bad day, 30 minutes to dry. But that's all it is to it. And you want to make sure you do that when you get new screens, every time you get new screens. But that's just a little quick tip. I'll holler at you in another video.